We're here with head football coach Lonnie Pries and athletic director. Coach, start off by talking a little bit about as you head into year three, kind of overall direction of the program as a whole.
Sure. We've had some, a major change you could say with the coaching staff with our shift to a new offense and a new offensive coordinator, Coach Rhodey. He's been a great fit with our mission here within our program. And in the last 3 years, we've seen a lot of changes, especially with with the leadership aspect of things. As our guys have gotten older, our first recruiting class, and really we consider to be the core of our team has gotten up now, and now that they're upperclassmen. That's probably been the biggest shift where we've seen these guys take more of a leadership role, more of a ownership of this program, and that's what I personally am most excited about, to see these guys kind of take this thing to the next level. So it's been neat to see these guys progress as they came in with our first class, and now that they're juniors, it's kind of neat to see the maturity, not just growth as players, but the maturity as men, and kind of taking more of a leadership role.
Along those lines, Coach, talk a little bit about the growth of Cardinal Stadium and the development of the renovations and building project of Cardinal Stadium.
Yeah, Cardinal Stadium. It's been it's been really neat. We talk all the time, not all the time, but we mention quite a bit when we either walk out to practice or coming in. How 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years, that was pretty much we kind of call it a farm field. It was hilly in spots, and then obviously last year to have the turf come in was just a huge blessing, and such a blessing for all of our athletes, football players, soccer players, other teams have been out there, and then this year to see the stadium start to go up from obviously the ground floor, the building underneath the bleachers themselves, the press box. I mean, it's been every week's kind of been something new that's been happening, and then another thing gets done. So it's been neat to see the guys as they come out to practice and kind of notice. People are noticing what's completed now, what's done, and we're just very excited for the fans to be able to use the bleachers this week, and then obviously eventually for us to get into the new locker rooms and training room. It's so exciting. We're so blessed, and it's been really a neat thing to really jumpstart and create enthusiasm.
Shifting gears here a little bit, Coach, talk about training camp. Guys reported August 6th, so the last couple of weeks, maybe some of the challenges you faced with maybe on the offensive side of the ball with the new offensive coordinator, and then maybe some of the things that you've been pleased with as well.
Sure. We start camp a little bit early, so we've been going after it for almost a month now. We've really been pleased with how the guys have been smart with each other, playing, practicing, not obviously they wouldn't look to injure themselves, but really kind of keeping things under control. We had one season-ending injury to this point, so we're pleased with that. As far as the offense goes, we are fortunate to have Coach Rhodey here in the spring, so we were able to put in a good chunk of the offense then, so the guys were familiar with it when we came into camp. But it's been neat to see. I'd say the last week and a half or so, things have started to click. It took some time though, really, to figure out who is truly going to take different positions on the offense, and then once those were settled, things have started to gotten cleaned up, running a little bit sharper. Defense, a lot of returners that are playing, but it's more so who's going to step in and take that leadership role with after some of the guys left from last year, and that's also, we've seen that in the past week or so, who's going to be kind of the leaders on either side of the ball.
And then finally, Coach, as we head into week one here of Mid-States play, talk about the prep work both internally for St. Ambrose, and then maybe a little bit of a scouting report with some of the things that you've seen on film.
Sure. Well, St. Ambrose is a team that is just over the years has been very strong in this conference. Which, if you're strong in this conference, you are doing a lot of things right. Last year they finished with around a 500 record, I believe, overall, and in their minds that was kind of a down year because they're typically in the top half of the conference. So they're going to come out with a fire in their belly. They're going to want to get after it. They got some great skilled players on offense returning. They got a defense that has a lot of returners back. They fly around. They're going to be aggressive. We really want to control the ball, and we feel that we can, if we take care of the ball, we can do that on offense. We want to try and pin them deep as best we can. If we don't score, pin them deep and make them drive to score. And it's really going to be a battle of wills, and if they can, which team can sustain drives to get in the end zone. That's what we want to. That's the kind of game we want to make it.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck Saturday. Wrapping up here with head coach Lonnie Pries. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks a lot.